How's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, and for sure, you already know the vibes. It is Zachariah White, aka King Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, cause I am the boss. I am back. We are here. Happy good day to every single one of you ladies and gentlemen out there in the world. Happy superb Saturday. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And as of now that I'm making this particular video, it's like 9 o'clock. So I hope that y'all are getting ready to go through, enjoy the night while the night is still young, and y'all are also able to get some rest, because y'all, we got a whole nother week for us to continue the grinding and continue the shining. Alright, but anyway, put that off to the side, because you already know why the king is here. You already know why the king's got the microphone and got the cameras and got the lights popping off. It is another episode of the News of the People. There's always something to report, and there's always something to fill you guys in on. And for this particular occasion, this is going to be another episode of, y'all know how I have different mini-series underneath the News of the People umbrella, but this is going to be another episode of birthday shout-outs. Alright, so for this particular go-around, I actually happen to have three people on the list. Alright, every single one of them are definitely deserving of good praise. I'll say more great praise, if I guess I should say. Now, also, I will say this. My apologies to a couple of them, because their birthdays had definitely already passed, and I guess this is more so of a belated birthday shout-outs. But nonetheless, you still got to give people their flowers, man. You still got to go through, and it's hard enough. Life is hard, right? There's so many different components, so many different things to it. So every time that you're able to make it through another day, make it through another week, make it through another month, make it through another year, it is definitely something that must be applauded. Definitely something that must be noted every single time. All right. But also for the third person, I think their birthday's definitely going down this weekend, but I think it may actually be going down come tomorrow. But nonetheless, though, again, much love going out to these three lovely ladies. All right, the first person that I happen to have on the list is Miss Stephanie Rivera. Big shout outs to her. Big shout outs to her. I won't go through and give all the, give all the details, but I will give you a couple details about each one. So Mrs. Stephanie Rivera, I'll say just the first thing that happened to come to my mind right here, y'all. For anybody within Southwest Florida, especially my people here in the city of Fort Myers, even more specifically, my people coming from the Dunbar community. All right, we got one of the, listen, Stephanie Rivera is one of them tigers, man. She's one of them tigers. She ended up graduating, I want to say it was like the year, it was like 1 year or 2 years after I graduated. I ended up coming through doing my thing and leaving in 2019. So I think Stephanie is a 2020 Tiger or a 2021 Tiger. But nonetheless, though, again, man, listen, I rock hard for whatever schools, whatever groups that I've been a part of. I rock hard for it, especially my Dunbar Tigers. She's one of them ones for real. So big shout outs to her. And not to mention, I won't go too far into it, but your boy, of course, I don't even know if I mentioned this in any of the vlogs or any of the in any of my videos in the past, but a while ago I ended up getting a new job separate. This is different from the theater company or whatever. I said the theater company. Let me stop being disrespectful. From Gulf Shore Playhouse, because you got to put some respect on that. I'm gonna do a separate video on them later. But anyway. I ended up getting a whole new job, and Stephanie has been one of the people who, in my current role, and I guess listen, I'm gonna keep things a little secret, but in my new role, Stephanie has definitely played a huge part in me being able to, I guess, become more adjusted to the role and being able to I guess sufficiently, sufficiently or effectively or whatever, being able to fill that particular role and do and extraordinary job. Stephanie, amongst a number of others, but Stephanie is definitely one of those star names. Like, she has helped me out a lot. So big shout outs to Stephanie, alright? And also, speaking of this new job, alright, that leads me to my second person that I have on the list. Her name is Davina Monroe. Big shout outs to Davina, big shout outs to her, alright? Definitely cool soul. A couple of things that I happen to note about Davina. Y'all are definitely gonna want to check out her page, because yo, she's looking to start her, I'll say she is what's the thing? I'm trying to figure out what's the right words for it. One, she's starting up a new business. All right, sometime soon. Y'all are going to want to stay tuned for that. I hadn't necessarily caught too much. I guess I can't recall off the top of my head all of the details about the business, but one, just as good of a, I guess. One thing that must be noted, just as good of a person as Davina is, I know that this business is going to turn out really, really well. All right, and then for any and everyone who happens to come into contact with her business, with the services that she's looking to provide, I know that y'all are definitely going to be satisfied, more than satisfied with it. So y'all be on the lookout. But as far as Davina, I guess a little background or a little bit of a story that I could provide. So coming into this new job, of course, y'all, one, you got to get trained first. And when I just just started at this new particular job, which is actually not too far from where I happen to live, Davina was in my class, and of course she was one of the first people that I had the fortune of meeting, and I'm glad that I was able to meet her. And not only that, I'll just say overall that class really was something special. That class was really something special. A lot of different great personalities. Again, Davina being one of them. But I think like the main thing when I think to like that entire training class, y'all, we ended up accomplishing something. It was like a historical feat. We ended up playing like this I don't even know I think it's like a version of Jeopardy, but it was tailored towards the actual training. And y'all, we went through and we absolutely obliterated it. We set a new freaking record. It was amazing. So I'll say for certain, one, I'm going to get to know Davina a hell of a lot more. But that right there is a special memory within it of itself. And of course, again, I don't mean to keep saying Davina, but like one in us accomplishing that task on that particular day, she definitely played a huge part. And even one just leading up to that particular point, every single day that we was coming into to training, man, she definitely helped make it a memorable experience. So definitely big shout outs to Davina. And also, even before I move on to my third person, I did want to say that for what it is that I guess my little, I don't even know if you want to call it a speech or whatever, but for whatever information that I happen to be speaking about in relation to Stephanie, in relation to Davina, just know that there's a heck of a lot more to them than that. It's just that's just what I'm going off the spur of the moment. Just off the top of my head. But again, yo, these are some extraordinary ladies, so y'all are gonna wanna pay attention to what it is that they got going on. But the third person that we happen to have on this list is Najee McLean. All right, or I may be mispronouncing the last name, but Najee, definitely big shout outs to her. I did happen to catch on FGCU HSO. By the way, big shout outs to the Haitian Student Organization. But Najee, she had her birthday not too long ago, definitely earlier, sometime this week, just this past week rather. And a little bit of information that I could provide as far as Najee. One, I'm definitely certain that she's been involved in a number of different things, whether it be on campus, off campus, stuff like that. But she was actually the former parliamentarian for that particular organization. I want to say back in the 2021 year. I don't know for certain if it was the 2021, the 2020, wow. Let me get my words together. I don't necessarily know for certain if it's the 2020-2021 year or the 2021-2022 year, but some definitely within that time frame, she ended up serving the members of the Haitian Student Organization, and I guess for that matter FGCU, as HSO's parliamentarian. All right, definitely there's not a single task on eBoard that's like, I guess, a light one or one that doesn't have any significance, but definitely parliamentarian. There's definitely a great emphasis on that, and just overall, just the service that she was able to provide for HSO and for FGCU. And again, hell, I'll say for that matter, San Carlos Park, and for that matter, Fort Myers, Florida, and Southwest Florida. Overall, I appreciate it. The news of the people, we appreciate you. All right, and as far as hell, I don't mean to speak for the rest of the region, but I'm gonna speak for the rest of the region. We appreciate you. All right, so we thank you so much for everything that you've done. And again, like I said before, even with Stephanie and Davina, the little bit of information that I'm providing y'all is just a little bit. There's definitely a hell of a lot more to these lovely ladies than what it is that I'm able to I guess I'm not even gonna say able to provide you with. It's just, if I could go into all the different stuff, like, I'd be talking for hours and hours and hours and hours, man. And that's exactly what they deserve. But, you know, hell, I guess another time, man. But all in all, again, big shout outs to Stephanie. Big shout outs to Davina, and big shout outs to Najee. I'm gonna do my best to leave their social media down in the description below. And also, just because this is I guess a good friend of mine ended up asking. Listen. A good friend. All right, her name is Sierra. She asked for a shout out, so if you know what, forget it, Sierra. I don't know if you happen to be watching the video, but yo, I got you with the shout outs too. Big shout outs to you, because in the same way and fashion that Stephanie's helped me out a great deal when it comes to getting more accustomed within my role at my current job, Sierra has also done the same thing. And not only that too, I ain't gonna go too far into it, but Sierra is listen, she's a part of the class in 2019. All those amazing students that ended up coming through in high school and graduating in 2019, she's one of them ones, right along with me, right along with so many others. So you know I'm a rock hard for my people, man. Big shout outs to Sierra, big shout outs to Steph, big shout outs to Davina, big shout outs to Najee, man. You know, overall, just much love, blessings, and also may God bless every single one of them, and as well as every single one of y'all with many more birthday celebrations to come. But overall, I'm not gonna keep beating y'all over the head with, you know, I'm not gonna keep beating the dead horse dry. I will say this: thank y'all so much, you know, for tuning in to another episode. Again, I'm gonna do my best to leave their social media down in the description below. Y'all go check it out. Y'all make sure that y'all hit them up with the birthday celebrations, or I'll say the happy birthday DMs, especially Stephanie, because her birthday's the one that's going down this particular weekend. Davina's was about, I want to say, a week or two ago, and Najee's was earlier this week. But Stephanie, her birthday's coming up very soon, so y'all make sure that y'all send her happy birthday DMs, or even happy birthday, you know, wishes down in the comment section below. But for certain, y'all already know y'all rocking with the king. I already know y'all rocking with the news of the people. Y'all make sure that y'all like this thing up. Y'all make sure that y'all share this with any and everybody. If y'all are watching this on YouTube, for sure, subscribe. I was about to say follow the page, but if you see this on IG, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, TikTok, whatever, y'all make sure y'all follow the goddamn page. But anyway, outside of that, I thank you so much. Of course, y'all stay tuned, stay tapped in, and stay locked in, because the juice over here never stops dripping. Alright? I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Peace, be easy, and as always, y'all stay blessed up.